Someone once asked me, why do you do the work you do and you ask us for money when we need to be concerned about feeding people? And my response was, then you should give money to them to help feed people, but you also need to give money to me because the arts feed the soul, and I believe that with all my heart. And with regard to the interesting issues that I saw from the beginning of being in New York, I know that when people go into theater, whatever we call theater, whether it's structured like this or it's structured, it's outdoors, it's whatever brings people together, a community, that forms a community. And if you symbolically drop your value system outside that door and you let whatever it is wash over you, and particularly in the area of theater where the spoken word is, and if something happens in that theater that helps you to enhance what you believe in, and I'm speaking specifically of political theater, or maybe it changes your views, then there's a great deal of help that has been given to the effort to help people understand. A lot of the people here are going to be talking about the artistic issues in the way they play or the way they photograph or the way they draw. I'm speaking in terms of what I've been looking at regarding audience. I see that audience being able to respond in a different way than they might have in the past, and I'm seeing those artists. There's so many more in New York who are working in political theater, who are addressing issues that are current. I'll give you one simple example. There was a piece about President Bush and his group. It was at the Public Theater, and it was all about how they interact and how they determined to go to war in Iraq. When the piece was over, people stood. It was a very good piece, but one man stood and said, we stopped clapping, the piece was over with, and he said, "Tell me this is just a play. Tell me this isn't really happening. Tell me this isn't the way the conversation goes on in political circles." There's a great deal that can happen in the political arena, but there's certainly a great deal that can happen if you take that symbolic value and put it outside the door and pick it up and change.